Hi, you guys. It's Erica Jones, your homeschool advisor teacher with Raven. I am going to walk you guys through how to submit grades and work samples for first quarter. Just a friendly reminder that grades and work samples are due by October 31st. For those families that are ready and have been homeschooling for a little bit and have had some type of curriculum, you can submit those anytime to me. For those of you who are waiting on your curriculum or who just signed up with us, no worries. We will figure something out. You can always submit a worksheet or a workbook page or some type of other activity in lieu of your curriculum while you're waiting for that to come in. If you need ideas for that, let me know and I'm happy to help. All right, so here's how we do it. You will go to ravenhomeschool.com and you will click on your Brightways tab. This is how we logged in with when we did our ILP meeting. And I have permission to use my nephew as an example for this tutorial. I did check with my sister and I do have permission. So I'm going to walk you through how to upload grades and work samples using CALES. So what you're going to do, if you see the words individual learning plan, you're going to click to the right of that, and that is the progress report tab. You'll see all 4 quarters. You'll see the due dates, and then you'll see the green add plus green rectangle. Down here will also tell you the classes. So my nephew is taking art, sign language, language arts, math, PE, science, and social studies. They just got their curriculum last week, I think on Thursday. So they have been doing lots of different supplemental things. He's doing an online program. They're cooking, they're baking, they're hiking. She got a little workbook from Costco and he's been working on that. So they will upload those types of work samples for quarter 1 because they just got their curriculum. So what you'll do is you will click on plus add grades for quarter 1. And for art, I know that he's been doing a great job with his art. So she will select the grade. The grading is up to you. So some families are grading 1 assignment per subject per week. Some are doing more of like an effort-based scale where each day is worth 10 points. And if the student did their absolute best, if they had a good attitude, if they wrote neatly, if they got their work done, that would be a 10 for the subject. And then you would deduct points as needed. For the upper grades, if you are doing traditional grading, you'll just grade how many were correct out of the number possible, and that would be your grade. Some families are keeping a notebook. Some families have a spreadsheet. Some families are paying for an online grade book. You can totally do what works for you. So where it says grade, this is going to be the overall grade of the quarter, not just this one work sample that you are putting in. And then where it says progress summary, you will just tell me what have you been up to or what your child has been up to for this quarter. So Kale has been doing various art projects, and it will tell you if you spell something wrong. Oh my goodness. Projects this quarter. He has been painting, drawing. He has been painting, drawing, and building with clay. He has completed approximately 8, we'll say 7 art projects. If I could type today, that would be nice. Projects this quarter. Kale. That's probably enough. 7 art projects this quarter. So if you are doing like math, you might want to say, I'm using my nephew as an example again, Kale completed chapters 1 and 2 from Saxon Math this quarter. He worked on, and you can go back and fix your editing at the end. He worked on adding numbers to 20. He practiced counting, and if he was doing graphing, you could say that. And then for PE, you'll just tell me what your student has been up to. My nephew is doing swimming lessons, has been doing swimming lessons 3 times a week for 30 minutes. He also bikes, walks, goes to the park and hikes. We'll say weekly. So yeah, it's just a little bit of a summary to what you've been up to. Then you'll come down here and you'll do add work sample. And you're going to do this for each course. So for math, for language arts, for social studies, for science, for art, for PE, for a foreign language. Your work samples can be a worksheet, a test or a quiz, a picture of art or a picture of an activity, a writing sample, anything that you want to use that is their best work and shows that they got the job done. Make sure you do 1 per subject. Now down here for parent comments, this is especially important if your student is planning on going back to a public or private school next year. This will help the teachers and the school know what your student has been up to. You can also list strengths and weaknesses in this box and any other pertinent information that you think is vital that your child's next year's school needs to know about your student. Okay? And then when you're done with that, you will click at the bottom, create progress reports. This is where I can put in any notes. And then I will double check all of your work samples and your grades. Make sure you have a grade for each. We'll say he maybe got like an 80%. Science, excellent. Social studies, excellent. And then I will go through here and I will do all the check marks, the check boxes. I'm going to create a fake one and see what it does. And then it says building, and then you will hit submit. I don't really want to mess it up, but we'll see what it does. I'm sure we can fix it. You'll click approve, and then I will click approved, kind of like we did with the ILP. And if you need help with this, let me know. And now you'll see that down here, the grades have changed. He did his work. And then once my sister attaches all his work samples, it will show up there with green check marks too. All right, I hope that helped. Let me know if you still need help with this, and I am glad to assist you. Talk to you guys soon. Happy October.